This video was made by taking different excerpts from the Adobe Connect orientation that I did for a class here at BYU, Idaho. So I've taken the full-length video and cut it into excerpts showing how I would introduce and teach different features of Adobe Connect. So throughout the video I will tell you what features I will be presenting next, and then the Adobe Connect orientation will play. The first feature that we covered in Adobe Connect orientation was that of share pods. So I introduced the idea what a share pod was, and then I let the student explore for themselves how a share pod works and exactly what it does.
As a presenter to share different things.
Yeah, there's a little thing that says share 20. Yeah, share my screen.
Okay, perfect. What type of device are you on?
A MacBook Pro.
A MacBook? Okay. So, if you click on, can you see my arrow?
No.
Okay. So, if you click on the arrow by share my screen, it should drop down a box.
Yeah.
You should be able, so when you click share my screen, you can share what's going on your computer screen, or you can share a document or a whiteboard. So go ahead and share a whiteboard.
Oops. Okay.
Okay, so this is a whiteboard, and you can use this in lots of different ways. You could draw on it, you could technically put text on it, add different colors. So go ahead and just play around with that, see what you want, learn what you want to learn about it, and play around. Hi, Melanie. Hey, Melanie. Try and turn your microphone on. And if you're not sure how to do it, just write in the chat box and I'll explain how.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, is this Melanie?
Yeah.
Hey, welcome, Melanie.
Hello.
So right now, Emmeline is sharing on the whiteboard, is what we call it.
Uh-huh.
So Emmeline,
Yes.
if you want to click stop sharing, so this is what the box will look like. And as presenters,
The next feature that I spent some time orienting the students to was emoticons. We also talked about some of the uses of emoticons in an online classroom. As we were going through the orientation, a couple students had questions about notes and chat and what was the difference. So I took a second at this time to orient them with what the purpose of the notes section was and what the purpose of the chat section was. They also practiced chatting everyone as well as private chatting. Another thing that we were able to go over in the Adobe Connect orientation was what is a pod and what are the different types of pods that Adobe Connect has. The part of the video where we went over different pods is quite lengthy, so to save time, I'm just going to explain. We went over a poll pod, a Q&A pod, we talked about the pods that we already have open on the screen. We also talked about a file share pod, and they were able to share files with one another this way. So we talked about a variety of different pods. And that concludes my Adobe Connect orientation video. Hopefully you were able to learn some helpful skills that will benefit you in the future if you ever need to orient somebody to Adobe Connect.